Why do Orthodox Christians fast for 40 days during Great Lent? Great Lent, also known as the Great Fast, is a time of spiritual preparation leading up to the greatest feast in the Orthodox Church, Pascha or Easter. It mirrors the 40 days that Jesus fasted in the wilderness, as recorded in the Gospel of Matthew. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he was hungry. Matthew chapter 4, verses 1 and 2. St. John Chrysostom reminds us, fasting is the change of every part of our life, because the sacrifice of the fast is not the abstinence from food, but the distancing from sins. Great Lent is a profound period in the Orthodox Christian tradition, serving as a time for believers to prepare spiritually for the celebration of Pascha. The practice of fasting during Lent is rooted in the example of Jesus Christ, who fasted for 40 days in the wilderness. Then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he was hungry. Matthew chapter 4 verses 1 and 2. This 40-day fast of Christ serves as a model for the Lenten journey, calling believers to a time of reflection, sacrifice, and spiritual growth. Lent is also a season of metanoia, a Greek term meaning a change of mind or deep repentance. It is a time when Orthodox Christians are encouraged to turn away from sin and draw closer to God through sincere repentance and the transformation of the heart. St. Isaac the Syrian beautifully expresses this call to repentance, saying, "This life has been given to you for repentance. Do not waste it in vain pursuits." Fasting, a key practice during Lent, is not merely about abstaining from certain foods but is also a call to abstain from sinful behaviors and cultivate virtues. St. John Chrysostom, a revered early church father, emphasized the value of fasting consists not so much in abstinence from food, but rather in withdrawal from sinful practices. This teaching highlights that true fasting involves a holistic approach, focusing not just on physical discipline, but on spiritual renewal. St. Basil the Great further emphasized the communal aspect of fasting by encouraging Christians to use the resources saved from fasting to help those in need. Practicing almsgiving alongside fasting. This practice aligns with the Apostle Paul's exhortation, bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2. Through these teachings and practices, Great Lent becomes a journey of spiritual renewal, guiding Orthodox Christians toward a more profound experience of God's grace and the joyous celebration of the resurrection. It is a time to realign one's life with the teachings of Christ, to grow in love for God and neighbor, and to prepare the heart to fully receive the light of Pascha.
Of the earth for thy possession, Alleluia. Thou shalt turn them with a rod of iron, thou shalt shatter them